Good morning, day traders, and welcome to Market Minute, a hedge fund trader's technical analysis for today's stock market. It's February 22nd, 2022. Let's get after it. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. So, SPY, right? Little bit of a reaction here this morning. Not particularly a huge gap down, not particularly a huge gap up as the conflict in the Ukraine and Russia continues to escalate. I don't want to put too much stock into that crisis, right, and too much into those headlines here yet, as the market continues to sort of whipsaw back and forth. It's important that we sort of remain with some context, right? When the United States got attacked by the Japanese in World War II, right, the following Monday after Pearl Harbor, right, the U.S. stock market only sold off 6%. So even though the risk of a war is very much present, right, and the risk of contagion is very much present, the precedent for that sell-off is not that big. And so I still anticipate very choppy conditions here. That being said, right, we have a bearish bias here this morning based on that increasing bearish volume, right? And let's see if this thing can break down to the downside. SPY becomes bearish under this 431.70, and we think we've got room down towards that 425 with a little bit of resistance along the way. QQQ, right? Very similar story, increasing daily volume, right? Not quite the strongest daily candles, but a little bit of a gap down as well. Now we're looking for a breakdown under this 337.80 for a move down towards that 335 and then eventually that 330 zone. Apple, right? Similar story here as it continues to consolidate and test the volume standards set on this January 28th area. We're now able to break down under this sort of pivot point, right? Under this sort of key 165.60 area. Then Apple has a lot of room down towards that 160 zone. Need to make sure though that whatever happens here, we're only chasing Apple, on strong increasing outlier volume. Tesla, right? Really similar story here. Trendline failure, increasing daily volume on this trendline breakdown. Now looking for follow through under this 826 area. We have a little bit of resistance here, right? We've got a little bit of evidence of this now being supported by dip buyers. So we'd like to see that get invalidated, right, before this thing can really give us that follow through to the downside. Under this 826, things can move really, really quickly, and that path to 800 is very, very open. So we can afford to be patient here while we wait for Tesla to give us that perfect A+ combo. And then last but not least, right, we have this Microsoft. So Microsoft, we're looking for a breakdown under this 285 for a move towards that 280 zone. If we're able to get follow through past, then I think Microsoft has room towards that 277.50. So a lot of kindling, right? A lot of sort of pressure in this markets here today. Definitely have a bearish bias, but let's cross that bridge when we get to it and see how those volume candles and standard steps in this morning. So that's how I plan on dominating today's action. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. If you want to follow my day trades live, you can join at dtrtrading.com. Otherwise, I'll see you all tomorrow for the next Market Minute.